Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic is happening this weekend, UFC 309, and Jon Jones is a huge favorite. He's a minus 625 favorite. That's ridiculous. That's such a big difference. And I feel bad for you guys who are betting on Jon Jones. You're making no money on this. But the real question is, no one wants Jon Jones to win. Let's just be completely honest. He's known for beating his wife and hating pregnant women. Let's be honest, we want a hard-working man like Stipe, a firefighter, someone who works hard, who's a real champion, who actually does good stuff for the world. So, I'm going to be making a game plan for Stipe Miocic. If he follows this game plan, I really do believe he can win this fight. I think he has all the attributes to beat Jon Jones. He's a real size heavyweight, and he has the skills to beat Jon Jones. Can he beat him at 42? I don't know, but I'm going to try my best to make the best game plan, what Stipe should do and what he shouldn't do. And I'm so sorry for my voice right now. It's a little bit off. I'm actually really sick, so I apologize if I cough or make any weird noises. The most important thing Stipe has to do is keep the pressure on Jon Jones. You can't let this guy think. Jon Jones has a really good fight IQ, and if you only keep the pressure on him, it's going to be hard for Jon to think of solutions. Stipe, keep him against, the goal is to push him against the fence, where Jon has nowhere to back up and he has to rely on his striking. Stipe is a better boxer than Jon Jones. So if I was Stipe, I would just use the straight punches, the cross and the jab. And you have such a long reach, I think he can keep Jon against the fence. And if Jon can't strike his Stipe, he's going to start shooting for the legs. But not just a normal shot, he's going to start panic shooting. And everyone knows, when you panic shoot, it's harder to get the shots. You have to cover so much distance. And Stipe is a really good wrestler. And I think he'd defend those shots if Jon shoots from the open with panic shots. I really do. I don't see Jon taking Stipe down with a panic shot. And he has to impose his boxing. Stipe has really good boxing compared to Jones. We've seen Jon in the past have a boxing deficiency. A lot of people pointed it out in the Dominic Reyes fight or the Alexander Gustafsson, the first fight. Jon Jones has a problem with people who are the same size as him, if not bigger, and have really good aggressive boxing. Not just boxing, aggressive boxing. We can keep Jon Jones back. The point is this. I don't think Jon has bad boxing. I think people are getting this mistaken. I think Jon has bad defensive boxing. I think that's the biggest problem. Jon has problems defending the boxing punches. And I think it's because his guard, the way he uses his guard, is not really a traditional high guard. It's really like he reaches outwards, which you can't bring your hands back in time to block the boxing shots, which in general still helps Jon. But I think since Jon has that guard, I think Stipe can take advantage of that. And including Jon is heavier than he was before, and Stipe might have the speed advantage on Jon if he comes back the same as he did in the past. This is where the biggest question comes in play. What can Stipe do about Jon's grappling and wrestling? I think Stipe can defend Jon's shots in the wrestling department. And I'm going to break this down though. There's a difference between grappling and wrestling, and everyone always gets this mistaken. Stipe is a really good wrestler. Really good. He's an okay jiu-jitsu practitioner. Better than Ciryl Gane. Everyone's better than Ciryl Gane, or Ciryl Gane, whatever you call him. The point is this. Stipe was a D1 wrestler. He can wrestle. He was wrestling with Daniel Cormier. And Daniel Cormier is a good wrestler, Olympic wrestler. The point is this. The only problem, I think Stipe can block Jon's shot. How many times until he gives up his back? That's the biggest problem in this fight. I've seen Stipe too many times come back to the wrestler problem. I get this problem sometimes too. I wrestled for a little bit. The point is this. When you get in trouble, Stipe starts turtling up. And when that happens, he gives up his back. And when he fought other people in the heavyweight division, it didn't matter. No one had good jiu-jitsu. Daniel Cormier probably doesn't even know what jiu-jitsu is. I don't know how he's a brown belt. But Stipe can't give up his back. I'll throw up a clip. I think I probably already should throw out the clip of Stipe giving up his back to Daniel Cormier. The point is this. He can't do it to Jon Jones. Jon Jones is too dangerous with his BJJ. He's been working with Gordon Ryan on his jiu-jitsu. And I don't think, as soon as he give up that back, it's over. Ask Ciryl Gane. He didn't give him his back. And Jon was able to guillotine him from the mount. So that's crazy. If Stipe gives up his back, it's over. This fight is completely over if Jon has it. My guess is I think Jon Jones seen the same problem I see with Stipe, where he gives up his back or he goes up to turtle position too much. And like I said before, you can't give that to someone like Jon Jones. So I think Jones is working with Gordon Ryan on a Dust or Anaconda choke. Mark my words, it's one of those two chokes. And Jon has really long arms, so it's going to be a lot easier for Jon. And I think he's drilling that, and he's going to be... If Stipe turtles up or gives up his back and Jon can't get the back, mark my words, he is going to go for the Anaconda or the Dust choke. Mark my words. I'm not kidding. And other than that, so what we learned here is Stipe cannot give his back. Don't give up your back, Stipe. I don't care if Jon is on top of you. Keep your back against the fence and get up. Don't give up your back. John Jones is not like Daniel Cormier. He actually knows jiu-jitsu. So do not give your back. That's the one thing Stipe cannot do if he wants to win this fight. If he gets in the ground, don't even think about giving up your back. This is the most dangerous grappler you've ever fought. Don't give up your back. Ever. I know I'm saying this 100 times, but this is Stipe's only mistake he's making in the ground against John. To wrap up this video, I think Stipe can beat John Jones. He has the size. He has the skill to beat John Jones. But all this depends on how well he comes back. I'm guessing he's coming back the same as he did when he was 38 4 years ago. I don't know about now. He might be a lot worse now. He probably is. Being a full-time firefighter probably doesn't help your cardio being in smoke all day. But like I said, I'm hoping Stipe wins. Like, subscribe, comment below if you have any questions or any next idea for my next video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.